This one premiered when I was on an airplane, and I really had to resist the urge to watch it and wait till I got back to my studio so I could make a video on it while I watched it for the first time. So instead, I read a lot about it. I'm so excited to finally see it.
Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for. Staring right into the darkness, through an empty open door. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment, we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason, we're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back or go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter what's to come. Somehow forgot when they told me.
The camaraderie and unity that Linkin Park had was just such a cool thing to see, you know, like in the huddles and the way they encouraged each other, and the way that Mike and Chester interacted in the studio, if you've ever seen any of those behind the scenes sorts of things, was just how I would want any relationship with anybody to be, especially fellow musicians.
We're pulling a trigger in a useless war.
That little hint of heat that he tended to do, he was a lot more subtle in the later albums, you know, the One More Light album, but you still had that sense that, you know, he's gonna be so smooth and angelic and then heat it up. It always like surprised you and met your expectations at the same time.
No reason, we're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back or go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter what's to come. Somehow forgot when they told me we hurt the ones we love. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment, we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason, we're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
Nobody has a tone like Chester. Nobody.
What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
Rings like a bell. Listen to that approach, though.
Fighting for. What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
Just friendly. He like heats that up, and then it's just this wonderful, like round, clean tone. But the approach is part of what makes those notes soar so much. Listen again.
What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
Just friendly fire, and rounds out that tone. It's not fire, just friendly fire. Sounds way better than that. I'm trying to illustrate the difference in tonality, like the contrast that he draws out of his voice, even when he's singing clean, is part of what we love so much about his vocal expressiveness and his overall tone.
What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
Notice how it's brought back in his resonance there. Forward, Again, I'm really exaggerating it. It's movement, not just note movement, resonant movement. Chester is one of the most dynamically resonant singers out there, and especially in this genre that they pioneered.
For no reason, but pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire. Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for. Staring right into the darkness, through an empty open door. Can't put back what's been broken.
I wanted to watch the beginning again just because there's this sense, right, that the remaining members of Linkin Park are listening to this song and just pondering the immense loss once again as they hear this song start. And then it cuts to Chester, and it's but he is here among us. And then the whole rest of the way the video is shot and edited together. It is this like, yeah, Chester came to visit us. So cool. So like heartbreaking and comforting at the same time. Love the video. Love the video. Love the song. I'm so glad we got to hear some new Linkin Park, some new Chester Bennington. Thank you so much for watching my channel, for enjoying videos like this with me. Be sure to check out a lot of the other videos I've done on Chester Bennington. And if you want to learn how to sing or sing better, click the link below in the video description or the pinned comment and join my free course. We'll see you for more.